Hi, this is Coach Debbie from You Can Do It Coaching Group. Today we're going to work on hip extension and seeing how you can improve your range of motion for your running. First thing you want to do is just test, before you do this, what your range of motion actually is in your hip flexors. An easy way to do that is to lay on the ground, press those hip bones right into the ground, pick up your foot, and try to lift your leg off the ground without arching your back, keeping the hip bone pressed in, okay? Now, if you can't get it more than a couple inches off the ground, you really need work with your hip extension. So the first thing we're going to do is called a pendulum swing. You're going to stand. You can do barefoot, which works better. If not, you have shoes. Try to get a minimal type of shoes so you have a nice flat platform. Get yourself balanced, put your hands on your pelvis here to make sure that your hips don't rock back and forth. And all you're going to do is drive the leg back and forward, just like you would in running. Now we're working on a couple things here. You're working on actively engaging the glutes to help with the extension and stretching the front end of the hip. But also you work in stabilization by staying on one leg if you keep your balance. If you can't, practice just by holding on to something lightly. If you can do 20 to 30 of these each time before you go running, it should help your run, especially with engaging the glutes. The next thing we'll do is called what I'm going to call the T-bow stretch. You're going to get down with one leg down, one leg up, just like this. Nice and square. You're not leaning into anything. Your body is nice and upright. The next thing you do is make sure that this hip here and this joint, everything is flat and level. All you're going to do is take your butt and squeeze for 2 seconds and then release. You should feel a stretch right along the whole front end of your quadricep and your hip flexor. So you squeeze and hold, release. Squeeze and hold, release. It's optimal to do at least 10 to 15 of those each leg each day. Thanks a lot.